The church has been stuck on the same book for hundreds of years. What book should they read next? The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Everybody poops. Well, most of their followers haven't read that book either. So let's not get ahead of ourselves. Those cherry pickers need to read it from cover. In my opinion, doing so would lead to a mass disengagement with that particular religion outright. That was one of the things that did it for me. At least that book is sometimes absolutely ridiculous. Other times incredibly evil. And often concerns things born of common sense. 'Tis a silly book. Heather has two mommies. Darwin's Theory of Evolution by Natural Selection. Lord of the Rings. Coming up with a new book is not really a solution. That is what, for example, the Mormons did, and look where it got them. I think the trick is to reconsider the way you approach knowledge in general and start to question things. A good start would be to actually read the one book they have. All of it front to back and without someone holding you hand telling you that the stuff you read does not mean what it says. Isn't the sequel the Quran? The Dead Sea Scrolls. IDK man, the sequel to the New Testament is weird AF. I'm not sure if people should read it. Well, it's not like they're still using the same Bible. That shit's been rebooted more than Batman. Maybe they should just read their own books describing all the different denominations and fight among themselves and let the rest go about our daily business without interference. https://wiki.org/list_of_Christian_denominations. The God Delusion. Probably all the stuff that got left out of the Bible, like the Book of Judas and the Book of Enoch. Continuing with the Bible would be fine if they behaved as if they believed a word of it. Anything Discworld. Apart from the first two books. Spot the Dog. Did you know that Joseph Smith had the same thought in 1830? Mein Kampf. Green Eggs and Ham. The Harry Potter series. Common Sense by Thomas Paine. The Necronomicon. Bible 2. Electric Boogaloo. Jesus is back, and this time, it's personal. A multitude of the world's greatest scientists have been Christian. So perhaps the work they've put out. That's the issue. They don't write new things. They just conform with what they have. New writings could be good. Christian and Catholic have done pretty much good in philosophy. I haven't read it, but there is a sequel to the Bible called the Quran that they might enjoy. The Bible is enough. The Revolt of the Angels by Anatole France. Well, when I was in school, our teachers didn't like moving on to another project until the class passed the first one. They especially didn't like moving on if virtually everybody failed. So I'm not too sure it's a good idea to move along without understanding this material first. If we didn't pass this class, there's really no guarantee we'll pass another one. So I think we all need to go back to remedial Bible studies first before we move along. I'm just not feeling too many people being able to handle anything else since none of us passed this one. Where's Waldo? Starbelly Sneetches? Dr. Seuss before it gets banned. Literally fucking anything. Move on. Dianetics. Because we know that L. Ron Hubbard got it right. Jungle Book. I'd rather they took a better look at the one book they have instead of making more and more shit up. Master of Mankind. I just can't wrap my head around why the concept of, don't be an asshole, is so difficult for people to follow. It doesn't matter what faith or lack thereof. The so-called golden rule. If more people tried to follow that, we'd all be better off. They should really try the Bible. I view Thus Spake Zarathustra as a response to and replacement of the Bible. The no asshole rule might have some good tips. A conversation with God. Well, actually, the Bible has changed quite a lot over the years. Things like mistranslations and the removal of certain sections or words have been pretty common. Harry Potter. Then, every Sunday, they see if they have a new, chosen one, and they all run full speed into a brick wall. The Quran. Catcher in the Rye. I'd say Hebrew Bible, but this time in original language, and go from there. Jesus's epic book of skateboard tricks. The Bible too. The Search for More Money. The Butlerian Jihad. Worst book club ever. The Bible too. Return of Christianity. Lord of the Rings. It depends on if they decide to follow the legacy canon or the reboot. If legacy, then the Quran is next. If reboot, then the Book of Mormon. The Bible too. Crucify this. Not the one that is written in the shit pulled from your ass just before you sniffed your finger.